Hello and welcome to the show. If you get that reference, I feel for you. I'm joined today by Bold Prediction Wrestling Champion, Ryan Taylor. How are you, buddy?
I'm all right. I feel a bit lighter this week, I must admit.
Is that because I have all this Max Prediction Wrestling here? Yeah.
Yeah. It's something to do with that, I think. Yeah.
And I'm also joined by the guy who does our thumbnails. It's Tom. How are you, buddy?
I'm not bad. You?
I'm okay. What you been up to today?
Nothing much, just working, really, to be honest. So
You've been working, Ryan?
Yeah.
I can't wait to go back. I've been off like a year now. Flipping COVID. Only a couple of weeks.
Paid for being off, though.
Yeah, but it's boring though. It's boring. Yes, we'll go jump straight into the news. The big one for me, you'll see what I did there in a minute. Big Cass debuts on Impact as W. Morrissey. It's good to see Big Cass back on TV. What do you reckon?
It's great to see him back on TV. He's in a lot better shape than what he used to be. A lot better shape.
He's a lot better mentally as well, so that'll
There's
be good.
been a lot of stuff with WWE about mentality and how they don't look after him as well.
Yeah, just look at like trash bag, Vicky James getting a trash bag, and then everything that's come out from her. Ryan, what do you think about Big Cass?
No, like Tom said, it's nice to have him back. See him, doing something, going back to Impact. I mean, I didn't expect him to come back at Rebellion though, and that one was a bit of a surprise because I know there were rumors of him actually coming back to Impact or going to Impact even. But then when he showed up at Rebellion, I was like, oh, okay. And then the thing, because we obviously did our predictions on Max's things. When he comes out, you're like, yeah, because he came out for the opposite team, didn't it? Team
Violent by Design.
That's it. So as soon as he comes out, it's like, yeah, he's like, he's going to win. He's not going to lose his debut match, is he?
Because just before the show, there was stuff going around like that his debut is imminent, but I wasn't expecting it to be that night.
No.
We'll stick on that show for a minute. Kenny Omega becoming now a triple champion. I don't know. I don't like the decision.
What did you want Swan to take the gold?
Oh yeah. I wanted Rich Swann to beat Kenny Omega.
So why?
I just didn't want, because now you've got to have Kenny get beat twice. Yeah,
they're kind of booking this into a corner, aren't they?
And he holds the AAA title in Mexico, so you've got to have him get beat for who from Impact is going to beat Omega.
No, but he could also quite easily just get stripped of it.
That's true.
Doesn't have to lose.
Do you know what? This guy, right? Yeah, all right. I feel a lot better about it now. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Because, for example, he could not defend it for say 2 months or whatever, and then he could be like, right, you're not defending it, you're stripped of the title.
You're not.
He doesn't necessarily have to lose it.
I'm all right with that actually. That makes me feel a lot better. Jason Jordan is reportedly the producer of both Raw and SmackDown going forward. Raw needs it.
Raw well and truly needs it.
I have a lot to say on Raw when we get to that. It's good to see Jason Jordan doing something. I miss him. I miss him. I did like all his Kurt Angle's son stuff.
It's a shame that his career got cut short. So such a young age as well. Because obviously he broke out with Chad Gable. Yeah. And then they obviously split up for whatever. I can't remember why they split up.
Because he got drafted to Raw as Kurt Angle's son.
Yeah. And then obviously he had that neck injury, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's a shame. I mean, never say never, because obviously we've seen in the past with Paige and Edge and Bryan. But you never know. He's still got time on his side.
Tom?
Is it just me, or do you ever think Jason Jordan would have been better off with Otis and Chad Gable as a tag team?
If you're still
wrestling.
As part of the Alpha Academy.
But it wouldn't be called the Alpha Academy, but just Otis and Jason Jordan as a tag team would look a lot better and work a lot better than Otis and Chad Gable.
Right. Yeah. But then again, I think that Chad Gable should have been Kurt Angle's son.
Yeah.
It makes more sense.
They've just done it the completely wrong way around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom, do you remember TLC, I want to say it was 13 or 14. Do you remember WLC on the pre-show? Hornswoggle versus
bloody
El Rio.
L3. No, not L3. It's L3 so.
Yeah.
I think I remember it briefly.
One of the commentators, so they had, I think it was Michael Small. Yeah, they were all like that. And they had JB Little or something like that. Apparently, it's come out today that at a past Saudi show, we were meant to get Hornswoggle versus the person who was JB Little. Does that interest you at all?
No.
It'd be a funny match to watch. It'd be a good little funny filler match.
Little. That's what you did there.
Yeah, but it'd be something that'd be a match, be like a 5-minute match just to fill up time. That'd be entertaining. I'd love to see it.
Piss break match.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it's like I said, would that interest you? But does a Saudi show interest you?
No.
They're coming back. They're coming back again this year, aren't they?
Yes, it's coming back. Coming back later this year. Can't wait.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, because Brock's going to come back and win the belt. We all know what's happening.
Oh, don't.
Just to drop it the next night.
SmackDown feels like forever ago.
Cesaro, yeah, every week.
Every week
does at the minute.
So long ago, isn't it?
But it's the best show. Well,
I know. Cesaro tries to kick off the show before Rollins interrupts. Rollins blames the rain delay for throwing him off his game. Jey Uso comes out to challenge Cesaro, so Rollins challenges. So Rollins and Uso challenge the ring before Daniel Bryan comes out. Roman Reigns then brags about his win at Mania. His new T-shirt is.
That is
I like it. Yeah,
I love it. Then we get a tag match, which I don't remember. Rollins leaves mid-match and Bryan pins Uso for the win. I don't remember any of this. Daniel Bryan and Cesaro try to get Roman to come out after the match, but he doesn't. That I remember. I also remember Roman Reigns standing on top of the ramp, just completely ignoring Seth Rollins that he exists.
He doesn't acknowledge him, does he?
No. It's sort of like you could sort of play that like in the Shield, like hey, I just didn't care about you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But to be fair, because like you can know from I know they reunite and stuff, but it's also that back of your mind, like he's a bit of a snake anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I want to talk more about this in the main event because obviously it continues throughout the show. Kevin Owens is confirmed as Apollo Crews' challenger. Again, more of that in a bit. I think somewhere. Nia Jax versus Tamina. Yes, here we go. Breaking news: Nia Jax has Reginald back.
Oh yeah.
Reggie gets involved, which ends up in Shayna getting hurt, and Tamina rolls up Nia.
I love the fact that Tamina's finally getting a push.
I know it took long enough, didn't it?
Right, yeah. but how? Right, every singles match, right? The Nia and Shayna have they lose, but then they go to a tag and oh my god, it's just bad. I don't doesn't make sense. Literally, like it was what were it? But it's Shayna the last few weeks or whatever. Nia, you know what? They keep getting pinned.
Oh, they keep getting rolled up as well, which pisses me off.
Yeah.
Especially for Shayna.
When they come to defend it, they win, and it's like I genuinely thought they were dropping the belts at Mania. Genuinely.
Card subject to change.
It's just what else do you do with them if they're not together? You haven't faced each other, and then
the only established tag team that they had, really.
Yeah, Iconics. I miss them. Sami Zayn comes out during the Intercontinental Championship match and sits on commentary. Apollo wins via roll up. Yes, get in another one. Biggie attacks him backstage. Right, I thought we had 3 roll-ups in a row, but it's only 2. It's fine.
It's bad enough.
Yeah. We get Apollo Big E this week.
Oh.
Again.
It's going on too long. Far too long.
Apollo has been in the title picture since November. And he only won the title in March, April.
There's so many other people that could challenge for it as well. But they've only chosen so far 2 people since whenever.
They should have stuck it in a ladder match at Mania and just had like Nakamura and that in there. We get an Aleister Black vignette, which is exciting.
Finally coming back.
What do you want to see him do?
Just tear the house down on SmackDown every week and just show the badass that he is and actually get a push, because we all know he's super talented.
Yeah, but who would he challenge as a main opponent?
It depends.
Nakamura.
Whoever knocks on his door first.
Nakamura.
That was the first person I thought of.
Nakamura. They would tear the house down.
Nakamura out of Black. Ooh.
And that's a solid first feud back as well, Nakamura, for sure.
But I also want to see him. I know we've seen it, but I want to see Aleister Black and Buddy Murphy again, because their matches were just incredible.
Yeah.
And Buddy Murphy, I'd like to actually see on TV.
Yeah, or even no, maybe not Ray actually.
Potentially.
They're going for the tag team belts, aren't they?
Eventually, yeah.
There's another one that just keeps returning, and then just Dirty Dogs.
Do we see Aleister Black win Money in the Bank? Or is that a bit?
Don't say this to me, because I thought he was winning the one last year.
To be fair, I did as well. That ended up being noticed because it fell to his hands.
I see a Kevin Owens Money in the Bank.
Kevin Owens Money in the Bank would be good.
I'd love that.
Do you know what? That'd be perfect, because everyone just keeps saying that they can't trust him and stuff like that. Like, imagine him with Money in the Bank.
Has he actually held Money in the Bank before? He hasn't, has he?
No, he hasn't.
No. I think he might have only been in one as well.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been in many.
No.
It'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Thing to see.
Yeah. Bailey confirmed that facing Bianca Belair at WrestleMania Backlash. Why?
She want a Mania card yet? She's just got
She got beat up by the Bellas at Mania, and now she can face Bianca.
Yeah.
That brings me something. Hulk Hogan couldn't tell the Bella Twins apart.
Senile in his old age.
So it's a good match for Bianca, like a good first match for her as champion.
Oh, yeah, for sure, yeah.
But there's no story. She didn't win a match.
There's no story, but I guess you don't really want to. I won't really want to see Sasha and Bianca, because we're getting too many. I know it's called WrestleMania Backlash, but it's just WrestleMania should be the end of all feuds. Not
like I said, the WrestleMania name.
Unless it ends in a controversial ending.
Yeah. There's one or two you can get away with, but not. It's just going to be like a repeat of the card of some sort.
Has it got a live attendance?
Sorry?
Has it got a live attendance at Backlash?
No. They're stopping it now till SummerSlam, I think.
Now, what's the fucking point?
They they are hoping to bring fans back before SummerSlam. But...
yeah, because UFC had a packed out there just the weekend just gone at their card. So.
Yeah. The Mysterios beat the Alpha Academy.
I was saying this to you. I think that just all the tag teams just face each other, and then they try to get an order.
They're just beating each other, and it's like, I really don't care.
Like I said to you, Chad, I said the Dirty Dogs are just going to face each one of them one by one for the titles on SmackDown or whatever, like they did with Street Profits on this episode. Is it? Was it last week? No, the week before.
Last week, yeah.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I can't be doing with it. Just give me a story.
I just don't understand how Omar's buddy injured.
Omos.
Omos, yeah.
I think he's back now. They said they're going to be on Raw this week.
Yeah, he did. Just give me a New Day rivalry again for 2017. Usos and New Day. Oh my god.
You just want Jimmy back, you do.
I do. Usos are my favourites, man. I love them. They're so good.
Roman Reigns offers Daniel Bryan the match instead of Cesaro, which I thought was quite cool. Cesaro tells him to accept. Roman says if he wins, then Bryan has to leave SmackDown. Bryan accepts the match, and it will happen when this video goes live. It'll happen tonight. Tom, who's winning?
I know you come straight from me for this. I'd love to see Daniel Bryan win, but I can see him losing and become maybe a general manager at Raw.
Ooh.
Raw needs something.
Well, to be fair, it'll be perfect for him going back into part-time.
Yeah.
And Raw doesn't have a general manager where SmackDown has Sonya Deville.
Well, hang on.
Apart from Adam Pearce.
Raw has Sonya Deville.
They do, yeah.
They could split them in half.
They should.
It'd be a good way to do it.
I think, right, I can see like Cesaro getting involved Rollins coming down, and I can just see like that nothing really happening. Like, I can't see Bryan leaving or anything, and then having a tag match at Backlash.
Give me a fatal 4-way at
Nah.
Backlash. Listen, give me a fatal 4-way at Backlash, and give me Roman stacking all 3 of them and pinning all 3 of them.
I don't think. Oh, could they do that?
Just bury Seth Rollins, Cesaro, and Daniel Bryan all at once.
Yeah, they can do it. Bryan's already had it done. Cesaro, he can do it, but I don't think they could do that to Rollins. I don't know. I know they did
I think they could do it to Rollins. But I think if they did it to Cesaro, if they did it to Cesaro, that'd be it.
I mean, talk about a defining reign. Jesus Christ. No, I don't know. Anything could happen. I mean, Bryan could win. I don't know. I mean, you never know.
You can clip this, right? I am not going to bet against Roman Reigns at all for this championship reign.
No, I'm not. What? Is he going to lose it eventually?
Oh,
yeah, but I'm never going to bet against him. Because I believe that if they wanted to, he could hold this for years.
I hope so. I'd love that.
We are going to WrestleMania 39 in Hollywood, and I would not be surprised if he is still champion and faces The Rock then. So I'm not betting against Roman Reigns.
I just have a feeling that they're just going to wait till Brock Lesnar's ready to come back and just take the title back off him.
Oh, can we not have Brock and Roman again, please?
I don't want it to happen, but I can see it happening. They're just waiting for when Brock wants to come back, not when they want him back.
Survivor Series. Not Survivor Series, because they do brand warfare. SummerSlam. I don't know, sometime this year, I could see it being, probably in Saudi, actually. I can see it being Roman and Goldberg. Because Goldberg's still got one more match this year.
Yeah, we've not had that yet.
Genuinely. But I'd like to see that if Roman wins.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't have Goldberg over
like
Roman.
Drew.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to my bold prediction. Bold prediction. Roman Reigns will stack Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, and Rollins and pin them all.
I'm going to say, there's just something in me. I can't see Roman holding the belt at SummerSlam. I think he drops it at SummerSlam. I'm the biggest Roman fan, right? And I can't see him holding it past SummerSlam. I don't know why. Because it'd have been nearly a year then. But then again, so close to a year of a reign, would you stop it? I don't know.
Like I said, I will not bet against Roman Reigns until he drops this title.
But to be fair, they'll want to get that Punk record out of the way, won't they? You know, that will kill him deep. And like, what better way than to do it with Roman with the way he is?
They have wanted to push Roman as their top star for years. And now they have a chance to do it. They're not going to take it off him anytime soon.
I said to you, he's never had a proper top run with the belt.
He hasn't.
He's never had. I mean, the first time he won it, he got cashed in on 5 minutes 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And then he won it on the episode of Raw, then lost it at the Rumble.
Yeah.
Then won it at Mania against Triple H. Then the whole
lost it to Rollins.
Yeah, lost it to Rollins. And then he didn't challenge for it for ages.
Then he won the Universal and had to give it up to
COVID.
That's the one, yeah.
Then came back, then didn't have anything to do for a year, title-wise. Just had a 6-month reign recording.
Oh my God, that was,
Then obviously, with the pandemic, and then he came back and won the belt. So this is his first real proper run with the belt.
Which is mad to see, like, how many main events he's been in at Mania and stuff.
Well, he's only won 3 main events now, isn't it?
He's been in 5.
He's been in 5, he's won 3, but he's won his last 2.
Who did he lose?
He lost to Brock twice, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, the first one. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Right. Monday Night Raw. Now, I originally got back into wrestling 2015 Royal Rumble. And since then, I have watched every Raw and every SmackDown. Even if sometimes it's just the highlights, I have watched every single one. Monday daytime, all we had for the card was Bobby Lashley's back and Drew McIntyre and Braun Strowman versus T-Bar and Mace. Which, doesn't really get me interested. And then hours before they met the show, they dropped 2 6-person tag matches. I actually felt hurt. I felt like it was an insult. You know, you've watched us through all this. You've watched us, I was going to say through the good and the bad, through the average, the bad, the Brock. I've watched through all of that. And they're going to give me 2 6-man tag matches. This show was an absolute joke. I didn't even watch it.
This is where you tell they've ripped the script like 5 minutes before the actual show.
Yeah, but it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. They have so much talent. Let's go through my notes. Note number 1, Charlotte's back. Right. Came back at TLC to win the titles, which nobody wanted. Dropped them on the Royal Rumble pre-show. Feuded with Lacey Evans, and people will be like, oh, but that wasn't a title match. No, it wasn't. But Lacey Evans was meant to win the championship and face Charlotte Flair. So it was meant to be a title feud. Right. Then she gets pulled off the WrestleMania poster and disappears for a few weeks. Comes back the night after Mania. 2 weeks later, gets suspended. And a week later, comes back. Right. Before I go any further, Charlotte Flair is a good wrestler. I think she's one of the best women's wrestlers in the world. One of, not the. But they're doing everything they can to get people talking about her. The same as what it was with Roman. And it's like, can we just have some other talent, please? You know, and then you look at the other talent that they've got. Asuka, 6-man tag match. Rhea Ripley, their champion, 6-man tag match. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, 6-man tag match. Naomi, 6-man tag match. Lana, you can kind of like, you know, she's not the best in the ring, but she's trying. 6-man tag match.
Everyone enjoys Lana matches though because they're actually entertaining compared to the rest.
Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke came out, made Nia Jax slip over. Come on, give me something. Male stars, you've got an upcoming star in Damian Priest, undefeated going into WrestleMania, won a big marquee match. Next night on Raw, got rolled up. This week, he's throwing tomatoes at the Miz and Morrison. Like, you're not building stars. It's a completely different show to SmackDown, and it's crap. Moving on to my next note, the only good thing on Raw, Riddle and Randy Mirth.
Oh, I love these.
So Randy Orton goes up to Riddle, and he's like, I don't know what planet you're from. He goes, I'm from Earth. He's just like,
we have nothing in common, but we're both from Earth.
That's what he's like. He's like, we have nothing in common. We're both from Earth. And then they go and have a match and win.
Arcade Bro.
I'm all for the Arcade Bro. I'm all for this. For a couple of reasons.
But Orton's a face, though, isn't he? Orton's a face, though, isn't he? Like a full face.
Yeah. Well, apparently he's been a face since December.
No, he's not.
He's been a face this whole time with the Fiend.
That's not a face move.
Hmm?
He burnt the Fiend alive. That's not a face move.
He's fighting his demons.
Nah.
It keeps Orton away from the world title.
No one was a face in that feud. It was just two.
Yeah, I was about to say there's no face and no fucking.
Yeah, it keeps Randy Orton away from the world title, so I'm happy with it. I'm not against Randy Orton teaming up with Riddle. I'm really not.
I've them two against AJ and Omos. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
I've them two against AJ and Omos at belts. Oh.
AJ and Omos. AJ Styles, one of the best wrestlers in the world. Omos, undefeated in WWE. Admittedly, he only has one match. World Tag Team Champions. We've not seen them since WrestleMania. Yes, okay, he's been injured. Could he not still be on the show? Although, to be fair, they say he's not medically clear, so it could be COVID, could be anything. What stars do they have on Raw?
Drew, Lashley.
Lashley, world champion, fair enough. Drew McIntyre is a star. What's he doing? Losing to T-Bar and Mace. T-Bar and Mace, again, good wrestlers. Dominic Dijakovic, amazing. They have given us no reason to care about T-Bar and Mace. They just have not. And they're beating your two contenders for your world title twice. Braun Strowman on Raw became the first person to compete in a singles match, a tag team match, and a handicap match on the same night. We don't need that. That's crap. This whole show was a joke. 3 hours.
But we say this every week, though. We say this every week.
This was
about
the
Raw.
worst.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, by far.
This was the worst. Right. Since WrestleMania, so you've had the Raw after WrestleMania, which was crap. The next week on Raw, exactly the same thing happened, except Sheamus came out and challenged a Royal career. This week, exactly the same thing happened. More or less exactly the same thing. Like, we're getting the same thing. 3 weeks of Raw could have been in 1 3-hour show.
Yeah. I think
it's lazy writing.
They need to. I think Raw needs to just be cut to 2 hours.
It needs something.
Yeah. They've got this bigger roster because they have to fill an extra hour, but they don't use it wisely.
I wouldn't mind, but look at the 10 people they just got rid of.
Oh, yeah.
Samoa freaking Joe. The Iconics, that's their fault. They split them up. Chelsea Green, she's good. They haven't given us a chance to care. Well, Mickey James.
Chelsea Green, she kept getting injured, didn't she, constantly?
But, you know, she's been clear for months. But they've just not used her. Right, what's going on with Alexa Bliss?
It's just building her up progress.
Challenge for women's title, so I get a point. That's what I hope.
Yeah, they're building her up. But what?
It's like
I hope she goes through the roster one by one and up a tier until she gets to Rhea Ripley.
Up a tier? There's only one freaking tier on Raw. The whole women's division is one tier. They're all in tag team match. There are no freaking tiers.
I have a feeling that. Do you remember what they did to The Fiend? The Fiend came but didn't have. He had a long build-up before he actually had proper serious matches.
His first match was SummerSlam, wasn't it? After the night after Mania.
I think they're trying to repeat that with Alexa Bliss.
I think her first feud might be with Nikki Cross, to be fair.
Nikki Cross? What the hell is she doing?
Alexa, can I be in a feud with you so I can be on telly?
To be fair, at first I thought that Lily would have been Nikki Cross.
Oh,
I think that Lily is Alexa's Fiend.
Yeah.
The way she switches persona straight away, middle matches.
I think. Oh, did that? Did you watch? Did any of you actually watch Raw?
Not fully.
I watched highlights.
Yeah.
Did you see the? Did you see the Alexa Bliss segment?
Yeah.
Did that jump scare actually get any of you?
No.
I was sat there watching, and I was like, "This is crap, innit?" Because I watched that little bit for some reason. I was like, "This is crap." And then she jumps up, and I'm like, "Oh,
all
right." So I've got 4 notes from Raw. A 3-hour show, and I've got 4 notes.
I'm very upset with you, Chad.
Riddle and Randy. What's going on with Bliss? Braun added to match.
Chad, you haven't mentioned Hey Hey Hop Hop.
I didn't see anything about it. What happened?
They did a fucking unplugged cover of it with Elias.
Why?
I'm not joking.
Why is that racist on my TV? Yeah, his 2 teammates have been freaking fired.
I was upset you didn't see that bit, Chad, because I know how much you love fucking Hey Hey Hop Hop.
Hey. Yeah, this week I wasn't in the mood for it. I wasn't in the mood. Oh.
Alexa, can you come on my TV? I can do that accent really well. I'm proud of that.
You want to see me NXT notes? Ted DiBiase. That's it. That's all I've written down for NXT because I really couldn't be bothered with NXT after the crap show of Raw. Ted DiBiase was on NXT.
Yeah, with Cameron Grimes, wasn't it? Yeah.
So AEW having schedule problems now, aren't they?
Yeah, me and Chad were telling this chat before on air about March moving to Friday.
So there's also rumours of Monday, which could have started Monday Night War again.
Oh, please.
Yeah,
please.
That would be great.
I don't have to watch Raw.
Tony Khan doesn't want to go to Raw because of the NFL. Is it NFL?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, so there's some sport thing, and he's got. I think he actually runs a team or something, so he doesn't want to like.
That makes sense, actually. Yeah.
Either way, they're still competing with WWE.
Yeah, so they'd have to go to, and unfortunately for Tony Khan, it's going to be going against the better product, SmackDown.
I think if it went against Raw, it'd probably win. I actually really think that.
Probably.
Oh, speaking of AEW, what are you saying, Tom?
I was going to say, imagine fucking John Moxley comes back. Why do you come back as Dean Ambrose? John Moxley.
Have you seen AEW, Ryan?
I've seen like highlights, but not.
Brian Cage pins Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, I saw that. That was the opener, wasn't it? Yeah.
Going in, I was like, you know what? I won't be surprised if he wins this, because Adam Page is the number 1 ranked, but he's running away with it. Like, there's no competition. It's him and no one, because he's having that many matches and he's winning them all. I was like, they've got to have him lose one to even it out, because they're not going to put him in a title picture yet. Because, like I said, I think he's going to be the one to take it. So I was like, they had to have him lose. But I was surprised it actually happened, though. The Elite are in a limo and saying they're not scared. Oh, yeah, they're in the limo saying, oh, we're not scared of John Moxley after what happened last week. No, we're not scared. And then the taxi driver presses the wrong button and the horn goes off and they all start to panic. Okay. The Young Bucks, who are heels, who have always been heels to me, beat the Seidels, then get challenged by SCU. Penta's Mike guy, I don't know, Alex, I think his name is, tried to distract Orange Cassidy, but Orange Cassidy uses the mic to hit Orange Punch and get the win. Do you get it? Orange Punch, because it's a Superman punch and it's Orange Punch. Do you get it? Yeah.
I can tell Dad's very effective right now.
Blood and Guts is basically War Games, but with submission or surrender. Sammy Guevara tells Sean Spears he's a failure, and he failed where he used to work too.
Oh, love that.
Sammy Guevara says he'll start the match.
I love the enthusiasm in your face, Chad.
It's because I spoke about Raw.
Right,
he should have finished with Raw then.
He went a high and then Raw comes, he's just gone.
Eddie Kingston and John Moxley beat up Nakazawa in order to get a match with Omega.
Yeah,
Chris Statlander. Sorry.
They're in a tag match out there next week. Yeah.
Chris Statlander beats Penelope Ford. I like Chris Statlander, she said. After the Nightmare Factory match, Cody ends up making QT Marshall tap out on top of a bus. Right.
That was his return, wasn't it, Cody? He's not seen him for a week.
Yeah. The commentators, oh my God, he's got that signature moving on the bus. Like it makes a difference. Like it makes a difference if it happens in the ring, on the announce table, on a bus. It's still going to hit the same amount, isn't it? They did it through the barricade. Charlotte Flair did it once through the Sasha did it to Charlotte through the barricade. Now that's different.
Yeah.
But they're doing it on top of a bus.
Yeah.
How is it going to make a difference?
It's not. It's no. They're not
bus isn't moving,
else.
By the way. Next week, Cody Omega is QT Marshall. Omega and Nakazawa versus Eddie Kingston and John Moxley. Britt Baker's in action. We get a fatal 4-way tag team elimination #1 contenders match. What a freaking mouthful that is. SCU, Jurassic Express, Bastard Blondes, and the Acclaimed. I think SCU are winning because they said next time we lose. Yeah. In 2 weeks' time, John Moxley defends his IWGP US Championship on Dynamite, which I think he loses because Omega gets involved.
Most likely, you'd think, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Miro beats up Kip Sabian. Another, okay.
What is Miro doing right? I just don't really get these old, like...
Can we have Miro? Oh my God, imagine Miro versus Darby Allin.
My God.
I've got to the main event now and I've perked up a little bit. Another amazing main event by Darby Allin. 5 weeks in a row. Ethan Page and Scorpio Sky beat up Sting and Allin after the match. Before, I think it's Lance Archer and someone else. I didn't take notes, apparently. Come for the save. I love Darby Allin.
It's so
scoring
good.
On me so much.
Like I said last week, it's one of the best things. It's the hottest thing right now. One of the hottest things right now, for sure.
100%.
Do you think he ever gets the AEW title, though?
Eventually, yes.
I think so.
But I can't see Omega
They clearly have a lot of faith in him because he's main evented AEW 5 weeks in a row now, or whatever it is. They clearly have a lot of faith in him.
I can't see Darby Allin or Kenny Omega dropping the title anytime soon.
No,
That's the issue.
Omega definitely. Darby Allin maybe because he's held it for quite a while now.
He won it in November, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I think he won at the same time.
Omega definitely, especially because considering he's just beat Rich Swann as well. Like it's not in her.
Right. So it's the 29th of April, right?
Yeah.
And it's freaking snowing outside.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you two don't live anywhere near me. It's snowing. Not really. Right. Before we get to who's that wrestler, plugs. On Wednesday, I said Wednesday now, so we're going to go with Wednesday. I didn't mean to say Wednesday, but we're going to go with Wednesday. Ryan Taylor, who wants to be a millionaire? How confident you feeling, buddy? Do you think you could take on the score of 8 held by Dazzy and Ryan Sutcliffe? Because after all, you're not the most knowledgeable, are you? Let's be honest.
No, but considering there is a what's the word? I can't think of the word. There's options. We'll say there's options.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. That's the word. I think it'll help me a little bit better because my memory is like a fish. Honestly,
it's going to change it now to have like one multiple options.
Oh yeah.
Tom.
Yes.
How would you like to appear on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the future?
I'll think about it.
Sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on TikTok. Go and drop us a follow over there. Drop us a follow on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Facebook is an interesting one because we seem to be doing more on there recently with Max Wrestling. So keep an eye on for that. Obviously, follow, subscribe on YouTube too. We appreciate all the help. And now we're going to get into the favorite segment.
Hang on. We've just finished wrapping episode 2 of Ryan Squared as well this week.
I wasn't going to mention it because it's not this week, it's next week. We'll have another podcast before then. But yes, Ryan Squared episode 2 is finished. It will be going up 8th of May. So get your squares ready to have your mind blown. Right. Who's that wrestler? Right. Tom, are you familiar with the rules?
No.
Sweet. So you take it in turns, asking yes or no questions to try and figure out the wrestler that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty much it. Ryan Taylor, you're up first.
Right. Are they still currently active?
Yes.
Are they within WWE?
Yes.
Are they on SmackDown?
No.
Do they hold a title currently?
No.
Good question. Were they on TV this week? If they're on Raw, then you're bugging because you didn't watch.
Yes. Yes, they were on TV this week.
Right.
Which now is it down to like 10 people. Raw's crap. And NXT doesn't. Oh.
Is it a male wrestler?
No. Which now is it down to like 7.
Nia Jax.
No.
Lana.
Yes.
Oh no!
Ryan. It's okay, Ryan. Okay. We're going to move on to the second round, which is the second round. The second round is called a shouty outy round. So you get one guess. So I will give you a clue. Let's say if it was Ric Flair, I'd be like Hall of Famer. Then you'd guess a Hall of Famer. 16-time world champion. Well, it's obvious, isn't it? But you have one guess between each clue, okay? You can take as long as you want to actually say your thing. Much if I just said their nickname. Former world champion.
You go first, Ryan.
Dolph Ziggler.
No.
Let's go with Daniel Bryan.
No. Former. Ooh. No. They had a match at WrestleMania this year.
Edge.
No.
Is it Randy Orton?
No.
Oh.
Let me. Okay. Former tag team champion.
I think you're on card. I'm hitting you.
Oh, I know, yeah. It's like trying to guess what was on Raw.
I'm gonna say I can't. Don't try to think who's wrestler Mania now.
Former world champion. Former tag team champion.
Oh, I know. Sheamus.
It is Sheamus, yes. I was going to say my next one was going to be Royal Rumble winner.
Yeah.
I've said King of the Ring. That narrowed it down loads. Money in the Bank narrowed it down
I
loads.
was going through all the title matches, so I went for the 2 top ones, then I went for the mid cards, then I was like, Sheamus, Riddle, Sheamus. fits the glove.
I had to think if he was actually Mania. I was like, was he?
Yeah.
So yeah, one point each. Should we do one more round?
Yeah, let's do a tiebreaker.
Go on.
Which round do you want to do? The first one or the second one?
Up to you. I'm not fussed.
Okay, we'll go with the first one. Just let me think of somebody and get their profile up. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I've got someone. Right. Tom, you got the first one right. So you can ask the first question.
Just let me know when you're. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Is it a male?
I thought you were just going to say, is it? And then get it right straight away. Yes, they are. They do identify as a male. I think. To my knowledge, they identify as a male.
Are they in AEW?
No.
Okay.
That helps me a lot.
Oh, damn it. I should have just went for someone AEW. I would have won then.
Are they in WWE?
Define in WWE.
In the brand.
Are they
Like,
assigned to WWE?
Yeah, as in there could be SmackDown, Raw, NXT. So
No.
are they in WWE? Pretty much.
No.
Okay. Is it Walter?
No. I'd class NXT UK as WWE.
Oh, would you?
So that's a no.
Hang on. Wait, so that's official on there.
It's got to be Ring of Honor or Impact.
Are they in Impact?
No. That's not your question anyway. You said, is it Walter?
Oh, shit.
Right. Tom, you get 2 questions.
Just eager.
Wow.
Do they hold the title currently?
No.
Okay, so not an AW.
The thing is, he said, is he assigned to WWE, right? So if it's not Impact, it must be something to do with WWE.
It must be Ring of Honor.
Yeah, but I don't know anyone from Ring of Honor.
You do?
Is it someone in Ring of Honor?
You do know someone from Ring of Honor. I'm not going to say anything else, but that's not who it is.
Are they in Ring
Tom?
of Honor?
Sorry?
Are they in Ring of Honor?
No.
The one that I know, is it Kenta?
Is he in Ring of Honor? I thought he was in New Japan.
Oh, that wasn't my guess, by the way. That wasn't my guess.
Oh, right. The one that you know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah. No.
That wasn't all right. I don't. So you said they signed to WWE, but they're not assigned to WWE.
That's what confusing me.
Sorry?
Are they a legend?
Yes.
Right, there we go.
Okay. Don't know.
I think all you've got so far is it's a male legend.
Yeah.
That's all you've got.
Yeah. But I'm not very good at my legends. That's what I'm trying to think. Okay, is it Ric Flair?
No.
Is it Hulk Hogan?
No.
Is it Shawn Michaels?
No. Ask more questions.
I'm just going to go for every legend here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying ask more questions.
Have they been on TV this year?
Yes. That's a good question. Yes, they have.
Was it for Undertaker's farewell? When
That was last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah, it was November. Like 6 months ago now. I'll let you have another question because that wasn't.
Okay. So Undertaker class as a legend?
Is that your question?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd class him as a legend.
Okay.
Tom, Ryan?
Is it Ted DiBiase?
Oh, Ryan, you should have just said, is it The Undertaker?
Well,
You just asked, is The Undertaker a legend? I said, yeah. You should have just said, is it The Undertaker?
Is it The Undertaker, Chad?
So what was your question, Ryan? Is it Ted DiBiase? No, it is not Ted DiBiase. Tom?
Is it The Undertaker, Chad?
No.
I knew he was going to do that.
You weren't ratting me out like that. Yeah, you want me out for.
It's not the first time he's done this.
Oh. It's going to be so obvious when you realise who it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ask more questions.
I've got an idea.
Have they main evented WrestleMania?
No.
Oh, right.
Is it Mark Henry?
No.
Oh, it's a shout. Were they at WrestleMania?
Huh?
Were they at WrestleMania? Just gone?
Yes.
Didn't you ask it a second ago?
No, yesterday main event WrestleMania.
Okay.
So it's Tom's question.
I actually don't know.
Oh, I know who it is. I think. Is he gone? No.
No.
I think it has. If it's not this guy, then I don't know who it is.
Tom.
Titus O'Neil isn't classed as a legend now, is he?
No.
No. Go, Ryan.
Ryan. Yeah.
Is it Eric Bischoff?
No.
Oh, I thought I had it then.
Ask more questions.
Is he part of the NWO?
Let me Google it.
Because they were inducted this year into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
They were at Mania.
No.
Right. Oh, no, it's not in then. Because you'd have known that. Oh.
I genuinely can't think who it'd be.
I thought I had it with Bischoff. I'm not going to lie to you. I genuinely thought I had it with Bischoff.
That was a good guess. Ask more questions. Oh, this guy's on Instagram.
Have they held the WWE, the top belt in WWE when they was there?
Yes.
Still doesn't help me.
I was going to think Rob Van Dam.
I was going to say that, but he'd know he worked part of NWO. Surely he'd know that.
Chad said the person wasn't part of NWO.
Oh, I know, but he wouldn't have to have Googled it if it was Rob Van. Surely, you should have known that, Chad.
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, but you know, Chad, he tries to play wind up a lot.
Because I literally was going to say that. That's why I said no. It's not. Yeah. I don't know that. It is in it. It is in it.
It's not Rob Van Dam.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. I was going to say you'd know he's not part of NWO. You'd know.
Ryan, your question.
Oh.
There's only got to be like 3 choices left.
I know. I can't think.
That's why I'm honestly thinking. Ask more questions. I'm just looking at his accomplishments, and some of them are cracking. Carry on.
Why am I blanking when it comes to who's been inducted? I can't think for the life of me.
I didn't say they were inducted.
Oh yeah.
The only legends
Were they
that
inducted
be
into the
Mania
Hall of Fame this year?
Sorry, Ryan.
Were they inducted into the Hall of Fame this year?
Yes.
Oh, you're actually I swear.
Which now is it down to what? One person?
No, because we're just but I can't think who his name is.
I can't think of the name.
Oh, I know who it is.
Just remember, this year they inducted the 2020 and 21 class.
I know who it is.
And they were both at Mania.
I know who it is. I think. They definitely won that. They definitely was at Mania.
Were they in the
Mania? Oh, you what?
Were they in the NWO?
No.
Would I have had to Google if they were in the NWO?
You like to throw people off the scent. That's why I was thinking.
Tom.
To be fair, Ryan's probably got it.
Ask another question then.
Have they had the tag team championship?
Oh God, no. I'm on their accomplishments. No.
Oh wait, I'm gonna say is it JBL?
No.
Oh,
Is that who you thought it was?
Yeah.
Tom, back to you.
I don't know, to be honest. How many titles? Can I ask how many titles they've held?
Yes or no questions.
They held over more than 5 titles, like overall.
No.
Why am I blanking? Oh no.
I just want to point out that Ryan Sutcliffe's probably watching this now, just screaming because he knows it.
Is it Kane? Is it Kane?
Well, Kane has won a tag team title.
Oh, do you think he hasn't? Oh.
Tom. It's quite funny, this.
Is it the British Bulldog?
No.
No, he went at the thing.
He's inducted.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was inducted. I think his son did it. Ryan.
I don't know. Chad.
Ask more questions.
Narrow
it down.
States Championship.
Sorry?
Have they won the United States Championship?
No.
I do one of the person I can think of.
Go on.
Is it the Great Khali?
Yes.
Oh, could I forget him? He was forgettable inductee, that's why.
Right. I'm looking at some of his accomplishments here, right? World Heavyweight Champion, obviously. WWE Hall of Famer, obviously. He once won a 7-man Royal Rumble.
That's such a thing.
7-man Royal Rumble in 2007. He has also won a Slammy for Damn Moment of the Year in 2008. The Khali hosts the Kiss Cam on SmackDown.
Yeah, I knew that we were going to say that, yeah.
Right. He's also, Pro Wrestling Illustrated ranked him 83 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in 2008. And the Wrestling Observer newsletter in 2007 awarded him most overrated. And in 2008, awarded him with the worst gimmick. And apparently, he's been in a lot of films that I didn't know he was in. So, cool. Right.
What?
Have you ever seen Get Smart?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in that.
No, I didn't either. No, I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
We have a letter in the letterbox from our very own. I don't know why I'm going to my phone to read it out because I've copy and pasted it. From our very own Ryan Sutcliffe. The question, and I'm not answering it because I feel like I already have. Why does Raw suck and SmackDown bangs when they have the same writing team? Brackets, they united both writing teams last April.
Do you want to know why?
I do want to know why. That's why he asked the question. I would like an answer, which is yes, I do know. I do want to know why.
Because Roman Reigns is on SmackDown.
Does Vince have more control over one show than the other at the minute? Like, he's involved more with one than the other?
I couldn't tell you. I really don't.
He has a habit of just turning up and tearing up the script they spent hours on, and just there and then making a new script.
Yeah, I know. So you're blaming it on Vince and you're blaming it on Roman, yeah?
No, not Roman.
He's saying that Roman's the better wrestler, that's why he's on that brand, and that's why it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Weekly discussion time, and I will talk about this too. If you could swap one person from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, who would it be?
What? So like a triangle?
So we'll do Raw first. All of us name someone in Raw that we would move from Raw and tell us which brand we'd move them to. I would move Mustafa Ali because he's freaking brilliant. So they don't give him a chance on Raw. I would move him. I was going to say SmackDown, but then I thought NXT. But no, I'd move him to SmackDown. SmackDown's good.
He'll get more time on SmackDown,
which is weird because it's an hour shorter.
Yeah.
I would move Ali to SmackDown.
Priest
to back to NXT.
Back to NXT.
Is that your answer?
Yeah,
Priest back to NXT.
No, to SmackDown.
Right.
I'd move Drew to SmackDown.
Oh.
I'd love
Drew versus Roman.
Yeah, we've seen it at Survivor Series, but I'd love to see it more. We'll do NXT next.
I might as well stay out of this one. I don't really watch NXT that much.
There's a takeaway, right, down the road from my house called Saray. And there's a new wrestler that's debuted in NXT called Saray.
Right.
And it bothers me so much. I would move The Way, which is Johnny Gargano, Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, and Austin Theory. I was going to say I'd move them to SmackDown, but I would also possibly move LA Knight to SmackDown because let me show you his graphic. Ryan.
Yeah, you sending me on Facebook?
Oh no, just your turn.
Oh, who am I thinking? Oh, I will from NXT.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah, that's his logo. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? Right?
I can. Yeah,
you can see it. Yeah,
it's basically SmackDown Live.
It is, isn't it?
They've used the same font, the same colours. They've just got different text. So I'd put him on SmackDown.
Let's go Ciampa to Raw.
Ooh, not on Raw. I wouldn't put anyone on Raw. I wouldn't put my worst rival on Raw.
No, but someone's got to take that spot now that Priest is not there. So
I don't know. SmackDown. I'll let one of you two go first.
So this one's got to go to NXT. For me.
I wouldn't put anyone on Raw anyway, so.
Is Nikki Cross is SmackDown?
No, she's on Raw.
She's on Raw. Yeah.
No. I'd move Sasha to Raw.
Oh.
I would move Daniel Bryan to NXT. Okay.
I don't
know. He might not have a bloody job by the end of the week.
I was thinking of moving like the Mysterios down there, so I think that'd be quite cool.
Buddy Murphy to SmackDown, to NXT.
I was going to say he's on flipping SmackDown. Yes. Buddy Murphy, it's 205 Live. Just get him on TV. Flipping heck.
Buddy Murphy would be decent.
But Liam Mysterio, yeah? Who just
like
vanished off the face.
Exactly.
Liam Mysterio, who just vanished off the face of the earth, never to be seen again.
Right. We have approached the end of the show where I ask you all for a bold prediction. Mine, obviously, I think my bold prediction is that Roman Reigns will smack him, stack him, and pin him. Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, Seth at WrestleMania Backlash.
Ooh.
And then at the next pay-per-view, Money in the Bank, I want him to do 4 people.
And
the next pay-per-view, 5. Come SummerSlam, he's stacking like 6 people on top of each other.
He'll be jumping off the steel cage just to fit them all. Ryan
Taylor, I'm going to come to you next, buddy.
My bold prediction will be... Do you know what? Because I said it before, Aleister Black to win Money in the Bank.
Decent.
Let's go with it.
Tom, I want your debut bold prediction, please.
CM Punk's running at the main event of SmackDown this week.
Mate, if that happens now, you're going to be fuming. That happens. Oh. Obviously, I don't think it's going to happen, but no.
Oh, imagine. Actually, imagine.
Tom. What you got for me?
Goldberg to take the title off Roman.
Don't, you've said it. You've said it. Why? Why
Goldberg to end Roman's reign.
No, no.
Okay.
It's the only style I can see taking it off him who's big enough.
One for you as well. He is this is a spoiler, right? If Goldberg ends Roman Reigns' reign, I'm leaving Bold Prediction Wrestling.
Well, you know I'm going to take your place.
Clip it. TikTok
Clip it. Do whatever you want with it. Clip it. Instagram it. TikTok it. Whatever
Destiny
you
still
want. I
arrives.
will leave Bold Prediction Wrestling if Goldberg ends Roman Reigns' reign.
Well, who else would reign Roman? That's the thing.
The Rock.
Brock Lesnar.
But then who's going to beat The Rock?
John Cena.
John Cena's got too busy a movie schedule altogether.
Nah, they've already
What?
done
The
Cena
Rock
Reigns.
hasn't?
They've already done Cena Reigns. They've already done it, haven't they? Won't do it again. Well,
Randy Orton, I think, beats The Rock.
Okay, bro.
Handicap match. But yes, thank you for stepping in at the last minute.
No worries.
Still make this a three-way. We enjoy a three-way.
What can I say? I've beat one of the Ryans as a fucking.
He comes in, right? He wins who's that wrestler.
I know.
He more or less predicts that Ryan Taylor will leave Bold Prediction Wrestling, and then he leaves. Ryan Taylor, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Ryan. I appreciate your time, your effort. Oh, that sounds like a dig now. That sounds like a dig at Ryan. Ryan, that was not a dig at you. Ryan Sutcliffe is on assignment, busy with uni work. It's completely understandable. That does sound like a dig.
What's his job now?
Lost his job. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the show. Max Wrestling sucks. Bold Prediction for the win. Bye.
Bye.
Oh dear, I must press the wrong button.